Hello lovelies, I am the Fragnostic, and tonight on Let's Slay we're lodging a strongly worded complaint to the manager of this incompetent podunk shithill excuse of an airline because we paid for our ticket, we paid for the extra legroom, we paid to be able to bring our beloved family Pomeranian Major Micro Snuffles on holiday with us, but we board the plane, we sit down, we take off, and wouldn't you just fucking believe it? Spinach bloody casserole for an in-flight main? Are you pissing in my rucksack, pal? It's like a ghost shat itself to death in a tinfoil coffin. Oh yeah, also there's zombies all over the fucking shop. Here, in Zombies on a Plane, in which you can take on the role of the captain of a troubled jumbo jet carrying infected passengers intent on bringing the plane out of the sky. Or pit yourself against hundreds of zombies in the interior of a jumbo jet, or even walk along the outside as you fight to regain control as one of the passengers. Sounds like a right old time, doesn't it? Quick channel update before we take off. I'm going on holiday for my Christmas break on the 21st, so until I come back from that, all the regular retro series are on hold. Instead, we're going to spend a couple of weeks clearing some of this shit out of my library. I love all the retro stuff, but I feel like there's been a bit of an imbalance lately content-wise, like we drifted away from the main objective of the Holy Quest to callously mock terrible horror games on Steam, and occasionally delight ourselves by finding one that doesn't immediately make me want to slam the memory of it out of my head with the door of my truck. So, you got me for 2 weeks and 2 days, lovelies. Let's see how much of this digitized donkey club we can sweep out the stables before then. Alright, shall we shoot? No, shall we fly? 6 game modes. I'll put money on at least half of them being indistinguishable from the others because I don't see how a plane stretches over 6 game modes. Maybe if it was Zombies on a Spain getaway. But it's not. It's Zombies on a Plane. Samuel Jackson. Or Santa Claus. Well, that's no choice at all, is it? Why would you pick anybody but Santa? You'd just be disrespecting Christmas. I mean, your other choices are Woman or Zemo from Civil War, so it's Santa all the way. You just made Santa's naughty list, motherfucker. Santa's gonna fill your stocking with pain. Oh look, that's the downside to using Santa. His enormous fucking sleeves block off like a quarter of your screen. As you can see up the top there, I did play a quick round of this when I first got it, but I haven't played as Santa yet, which is surely worth the trouble of a reinstall. Downside 2. Santa is clearly too fat to effectively squeeze between the seating aisles. I mean, that's not really his fault. Dude's like 1,772 years old or whatever it said back on the bio screen. His metabolism is just crashed. At that age, you accidentally inhale a bug and put on 3 stone. You know, the greatest part of this entire scenario is that zombies just walk in through the plane door. So either they're skydiving in from a separate plane like an army of undead Tom Cruises, or raining living corpses. We should have invested some more research into this whole climate change business. You gotta shoot off the damn limbs, slow them down. If you blow off their legs, they'll be zombies on a cane! Zombies! Don't worry, I'll pack plenty more of those winners into this video. Get your cracker jokes out, it's Christmas. Get your little paper hats on. Get your cracker prize out. Oh look, it's a wee little Marble Madness game. Fuck me, so tiny you can barely see the ball. Shake it all around. Have you won? Well, have any of us? This game actually gets easier the further you go on account of the steadily increasing lethality of your arsenal. The thing is, I got this for free, and it's not horrible, but the full retail price is £15. Frankly, that's the kind of situation where I go to add it to my basket, find myself inundated with mental images of starving orphans and abused animals. Like, we're mired in some tragic shit here and you're gonna hand over £15 for Zombies on a Plane. Why don't you just bomb the orphanage, you brutal fuck? Oh no, Santa's dead. Christmas is cancelled. This wouldn't have happened if it was Zombies on a Sleigh. Defend the outside! Stand on top of the plane at 30,000 feet. turn into an attractive frozen hood ornament like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining. Santa's locked for this one. You gotta throw some cash down for the DLC if you want Santa. Which is some incredibly confused business practice, I gotta say. You think if you wanted to play as Santa at all, you'd have to buy the DLC, but nope. Pretty much just here that it cockblocks you. Look at his hands. They look like the leathery claws of a fucking lizard man. It's like playing a dinosaur with ballistics training. Alright, so they mostly go after the plane, and that's really the most impressive part of their game plan. It's pretty difficult to beat a plane up with your bare hands. They'd have to know pretty much exactly what to look for to wreck it, so I guess in this universe, when you die and you come back as a zombie, you retain both the classic need to eat and any prior aviation knowledge. Fix up the plane by concentrating on it real hard. I'm a walking fucking miracle. Only works on vehicles and non-living things though. Can't do it with people. Tried to fix somebody's bad back once and accidentally fused their forehead to their coccyx. Now they can't open their mouth without giving themselves a blowjob. Which also means they're too preoccupied to sue me. Circle of life. Look, he knows what he's doing. Look at him delicately pulling out all the proper wires and that. He's not trying to eat it or hump it to death like zombies normally do. He's a real connoisseur, isn't he? Can't argue planes with him. Protect the right wing! Why, is there a new transgender focus group threatening to use your bathrooms? Vaginas near a urinal? Tain't natural. Tain't right. You tell him, you poor oppressed fucking sociopath. Defend the cockpit! Defend the bathrooms, defend the duty-free trolley. Defend first class, you worthless economy knave. Defend your betters. See, look, I'm Santa again. Do you really want that DLC just to be able to play Santa and defend the outside? Is that a fucking deal breaker for you? They're really scraping at the old OCD scabs there, aren't they? So this is essentially horde mode, except they attack the doors now. One thing I've noticed is that if you blow their legs off, it doesn't slow them down. They actually move way faster when they're crawling, and being smaller, they're much harder to hit. So all this guff the game gives you about shooting their limbs off, the only thing that will slow down is your heart rate to 0, because you'll be dead. Santa's costume looks grubby. I'd say it was from the zombie killing, but it had all the matted blood in it before I'd fired a shot. This is one of those tales from the crypt Santas that comes down your chimney and kills your whole fucking family. Leaves them in various stockings around your house. What joke. What shit Christmas. Ooh, what's in stocking number 8? Like, oh, mum's ears? Fuck's sake. Ask for an Xbox, you fat cunt. I'm starting to piece together why Santa's having to take the plane rather than his usual sleigh. It's easy to see. Santa gets to drinking, Rudolph starts mouthing off about someone or other. Santa only means to give him a slap to put him in his place, but the whiskey takes over and he winds up just beating the living shit out of him. The other reindeer go on strike for reindeer's rights, and suddenly Santa finds himself without any transportation. You see that video making the rounds? One of the dude punching the kangaroo for beating up his dog. If I saw a reindeer on my roof, I'd punch it straight off the roof. Give it the Randy Savage special and hit a flying elbow off the chimney while it was lying half dead in the driveway. Nobody gets up from that elbow. I call it fragoraphobia. Because once I've smashed you with it, you'll be afraid to leave the fucking house. Whoa, Lord! Mary's urethra, it's all gone wrong. Holy God, restrain yourself, Santa. See, kids, that's why it's important to leave the sherry and the cookies out for Santa. The cookies soak up the alcohol. Without them, half the world's kids don't get their presents on Christmas morning, and you wake up to find Santa fucking your dog. Flight of survival! Gotta flip those damn zomboids off your plane. Variety of models to choose from here. Air Zombie, Undead Express. See, that's what you call tempting fate, isn't it? What are you expecting to happen there? That's like calling your holiday company Sunk by a Kraken Cruises and wondering where you went wrong as 90-foot tentacles beat your ship into dog shit. All sorts of bits of plane, you can wiggle and waggle and spin a riddly-roo here. I'm just going to intermittently shake each of them on a cycle like an exotic dancer. Not the best in my field, but damn it, I'll make a living. Here we go. Meow. Get off my plane, you undead pests. The fuck away with you, skywalkers. I knew it was a mistake to let zombies on as hand luggage. We banned nail scissors and toothpaste and hand lotion, but we forgot to ban the living dead. That's a schoolboy error. You might say, well, you can't call your airline Air Zombie and not let zombies on board. And you'd be right if you weren't an uneducated simpleton, because my airline is not called Air Zombie, it's called Air Zombie, after a similarly spelt but unfortunately named island in the Mediterranean, inhabited mainly by zombies, packed full of the bastards. Stop eating my engines, you fuck-juggling sharksmith. Oh man, this is a disaster. Air Zombie is going to be a laughing stock after this. I can smell the tabloids cooking up their ironic punny headlines now. Just like they're waiting for a terrorist called Ryan to hijack a Ryanair flight, or for something of medium to veteran difficulty to happen on an EasyJet trip. You know, the real irony here is that with all these crazy evasive maneuvers I'm pulling, if there were any passengers on board, they're probably dead now anyway. I'll crash this bastard into the sea, goddammit! You don't think I will? You think I'm all talk? You're wrong! Oh, what? Look at that. I exploded a split second before I hit the ocean. What a lucky escape. Fly of 10 waves! Yeah, this is the exact same fucking thing. Except this time, I've had practice. I'm gonna fly me a jet this time round. Government jet. So you know it's the one that caused this here undead epidemic with its chemtrails and flyby vaccines and who knows it and what have yous. This beat sure is something, gotta say. I'm trying to ignore it, but it's too infectious. Makes me want to hump someone. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in just a few short moments we'll be coming into land at Louisville International. I'd like to make a formal apology for the in-flight entertainment. I was too slow to the DVD draw this morning, and the extended cut of Suicide Squad was all we had left. I thought it would have at least some more scenes of the Joker, but turns out the movie just repeats itself in French after the credits, so hang on. This isn't Kentucky. Oh my god! We summoned Christmas. We've flown into Santa's airspace. Now he's going to use his festive death magic to kill us all. Any second now we'll get a reindeer jihad in the starboard bow. Damaged parts were just repaired though, so that's nice. That's a Christmas treat. Oh, except that part, I guess. The part that's about to fucking explode. Sorry, I don't want to seem ungrateful, but when you said damaged parts repaired, I took that to mean we're rewarding your performance by fixing your plane, and not eat a big old bowl of shit, pal. I can sort of see hundreds of zombies pouring out of a jumbo jet. What in the fuck? Where could these possibly be coming from? It's like when 100 clowns come out of one tiny car at the circus. You know how they do that, right? It's all misdirection. When you're paying for your ticket, Carney stabs you in the back of the neck with a military-strength hallucinogen. There's no actual circus. You're just sitting in a field watching a glow stick in a shoebox. It's remarkable, really. Oh god, there goes the other one. We're in Bulls Valley without our lice cream now. Maybe if I bank on my side, I can use the flames to make a big S in the sky. S is for send help! S is for save me from burning to death. It's not happening. It looks more like a burning swastika at the minute. The flaming symbol of the Third Reich barreling into American airspace. What could go wrong? S is for Sieg Heil! Yankee dog. Last one is free flights. Did you like all the flying of the planes but somehow missed the first 3 words of the game's title when you were paying £15 for it? And now you feel like you're stuck with an overpriced excuse for Steam to approve more zombie games? We've got you covered, you rich idiot. I'm gonna fly a helicopter this time though, because while helicopters are traditionally no fun to fly in anything ever, they do look great crashing into stuff. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. I mean, you just relax, Mr. President. We'll get you to the warehouse safe and sound. What? Yeah, that's what I said. The White House. Wahoo! You like that, Mr. President? You want a good look at those fireworks, don't you, sir? Yes, Mr. President. Roll them windows up, sir. Those motherfuckers will take your face off. Where to, Mr. President? You want to go to Jurassic Park? No? What if I told you that we're already here? Dun 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 da 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 da. Oh, look, a plesiosaur. Let's stroke its face.
Prehistoric bitch, how we do things downtown.